There you are.
Hi.
Okay. So this is kind of what it's going to look like. Hi, Marcella. My first time actually seeing you. I'm usually darked out. So this is what it's going to look like the day of, right? Where we're going to be able to be little boxes on the side.
Yes, correct.
Perfect. Okay, cool. All right, go ahead. We're all yours. Okay, we're waiting on you. What's next?
I'm going to run and tell Heather where I am. She knows where I am. Hang on.
Hey, Ray.
Hey, Esther.
Oh. We're all here. So here's where the chat box will be. This is where people are going to make comments, and they'll be coming up and
Yes.
over here. So tell me right now before we get started, if is this going to be open all the time for us, where we can see the chats coming throughout the video, right? This is exactly the format. Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
So if somebody's asking a question, it's going to come up here.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
Did you guys see my comment?
Yes,
Yes,
it says
hello, looking
hello.
Okay.
All right. See, I like the global medical detox thing. It took me a minute, Ray, because I was sending out an email blast to recreate the global medical detox logo with the global medical detox attached to it. It took me hours to figure it out.
On the, I'm sorry, say it again. I was kind of having trouble hearing you.
Oh, you know how the logo you have it set up with the ball, and then it says global medical detox next to it?
Right.
I had the ball, but it didn't have the global medical detox, and it took me forever to figure out how to attach it and put it on an email.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We gotta adjust that.
I'm going to ask Ray and Marcel, and I said, no, that'd be too easy. I have to figure it out myself.
Yeah. So the other, see how you guys are. So I'm just gonna critique a little bit on the what we need to basically get the right lighting and the right camera, because for the presentation side, like, see how my camera is very well lit, and
we're not.
we need to get you a ring light in the wall front camera. Where do you guys plan on actually doing the presentation? Because it will be important, because you guys are going to be doing the presentation and being the live spokespeople for the live event. So we should kind of change it a little bit.
That's what I was thinking, is to do it in this office I'm in right now. When you walk in the door, it's the first office to the right.
Right.
It's Todd's office, but we'll work with his schedule so I can come in here.
Okay.
I have my
that would be your telephone, your cell phone.
What do you call it? My hotspot. There you go. This is working off of my hotspot. So if it lasts during this whole thing, I think that the connection will be just fine here. Okay. So that's what we're working off, is my hotspot. Sherry, we're hoping Sherry is going to be in her office. The only thing is, me and her, maybe we'll test her laptop with a hotspot and see if it's the signal's strong too. Okay, but I think I should be here in Hemet, just in case, just for whatever, to be close.
Okay.
Look at how we are.
You guys want to see how the video kind of plays? Tony, do you have a video that we can play that maybe like for KPC Health or something?
Yeah, we wanted, that way we have a visual, and that's the whole important part, is why I want to make sure that we're aware how to look at the chats, how, especially with Sherry, if she can see the chats, what that means, how to respond, just so we know the general idea of what we're looking at.
Oh, you unmute.
What happened?
There you go. I think you accidentally went mute.
Okay. So we have to keep an eye on that too if that happens.
Yeah.
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 Okay. All right. So what was I saying? We just want to make sure the format, we're familiar with it. I want to make sure that Sherry's aware where the questions will be coming out. So she's gonna be able to see them. This is where we can respond if we need to, but Q&A is going to be at the end. So is there anything else that we need to know on this screen as far as keep getting muted?
I wonder why.
Are you muted? I
No.
can hear you.
I know, no, it just kind of muted and I took it right off real quick. So I don't know why it's jumping into mute. Okay, something we have to look at.
Did you click on anything or?
No, my hands are here and I don't have it. I wasn't touching anything.
Okay. Yeah, it's good to know.
I can't hear you.
Now we're muted again.
No, we're not muted. He is.
He is.
Tony, you're muted.
Tony, we can't hear you. See, so I don't know. It's good that we're finding these things out.
Yeah, this is interesting. Last time we had it, we didn't.
No, we didn't have an issue like this.
Gotta love technology sometimes.
I know. And that's why it's important to do a demo so we can play it out and see and try to, correct anything that will go wrong the day of.
It's funny because I've been on like a lot of Zoom calls and when we've used so many different platforms. So we have clients that we work with in New York, some clients obviously in California, and I've used all of them. Zoom. There's even one called Blue Jeans. That's a very secure one that Verizon purchased that is dealing with like judicial law. We use Hangouts. We use all these different programs, but to be honest with you, all of them are not as streamlined as everyone says they are. I just got to say that there's not one system that works better than the other.
The whole thing is a bajillion people that are using it, and so there's going to be glitches.
Yeah, of course.
So we're going to be able to have Tony jump into the conversation. Can you hear us, Tony?
I don't know. He can hear us, but he's in our first time.
Yeah, I can hear you guys, but
now I'm echoing.
I'm hearing like crazy feedback loop.
Yeah.
So everybody's like all jumbled up. I really can't hear.
Well, anything. I think it's because everyone's still on the Hangout, so we probably can just hang up the Hangouts if we can.
Yeah, that's
okay. Yeah, I'm
so
hearing
if you
this.
Close that screen on Hangouts. That would be
a lot of chirping.
So what do you need us to do? Leave the studio?
Yeah,
the Google Meet.
The Google Meet link.
Google Meet.
Okay, now that's on this one.
Oh. We left the meeting.
Nope.
New meeting.
Oh. They left here.
KPC Health Global Medical.
Hey, Tony, can you just share a video? Tony? I can't hear you.
Maybe it's his computer.
Yeah, maybe it's your computer. Here, I'll share a video because we just need to show the share screen really quick.
Yeah.
Can you guys see my screen at least?
Yes. Yeah.
You can see Peter's video?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to need them back. So I'm going to send them the link over email because I'm pretty sure they log out by mistake. I just told them to log out from Google Meets. Okay. There we go. Esther. And then Sherry.
We should have some content though, Marcella. Maybe take a note if we can have some like, is this? I mean, they're probably gonna want to have like some information right here. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Tony. Like, if you could create the banner for like the name Esther, Montez, and Sherry, so they can have it on their box.
All right, we might need maybe we should take notes so we can have another scenario because they're probably gonna want to have it like to the T. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I sent Tony some of the graphics that Alvin used for the YouTube videos. So he has like the intro that says holistic treatment for no holistic therapies for the treatment of addiction, and then he has like the chakra image that he can put on the back too. Maybe we can use also the intro that Alvin created, the one with the two logos for Global and Sage.
Yeah. We need to add. So let's put a list of that. Tony, you taking notes to do the? Because we're probably gonna need to do. Did you email them, Marcel? Can you email them both the StreamYard link?
I just did like 2 minutes ago
Okay, she's just texting me.
to
Right now.
Esther and Carrie. And that other email came with, I don't know where that email's come from.
We can't hear.
Okay. I think it might be your computer, Tony, because on the Google Meet you were on your phone and we were able to hear you. But in here you're on your computer, so it might be your computer.
Hey Tony, we can't hear you. I think it's your computer.
Yeah.
I can hear myself.
No, you can only hear Marcel. You can only hear him because I have him on the phone.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean it was fine when I introduced myself.
Yeah, but then it's been going on mute. It's been going back and forth on mute.
It's not mute on my end.
Well, what I'm saying is that I think it's your computer audio is not working.
Hold on, give me a second.
All right, and then we need to show. Can you show them a video? Marcel, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
You cannot see me anymore?
No, I can see you. Yeah, let's just make a note because they're gonna have like they're gonna want to have it all dialed in.
Okay, and I'm gonna send you the link, Tony, for the video for the intro.
And since they're kind of in Hemet, maybe we should loop Alton in this project. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, because most likely it's gonna be Alvin the one that's.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna start heading out to Hemet. So Corona. Yeah, Tony, we can't hear you, dude.
I can call you and then you can call over.
Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. So Marcel, while we're waiting on them to jump in.
I'm sorry? I sent them the link. So I don't know where.
The Google Meet link or the StreamYard? You sent them StreamYard?
It's the StreamYard. I sent them the StreamYard.
Just resend it again, please.
Oh, that was the wrong one.
You sent them the wrong link?
I just sent the one that wasn't because I was sharing the intro and outro. Why did I have to close that one?
She said she can hear us and see us.
How? Oh.
Oh, so here you're under newer media group. Oh wait, that's 20.
So maybe they need to log back in because they didn't enter.
Yeah,
they're just like a viewer.
Yeah, let me just see. I'm gonna close.
I think they enter as a viewer. There we go. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, because I clicked the link you sent us, but we were held backstage, is what it said on the.
I think you were. Yeah, I think you enter as a viewer, not as a presenter.
Ray, we're on. We're back on. Oh, he hung up.
I'll let him know. He's off.
Okay, so is that something that I did on my end as come in as a viewer?
Yeah, you just close the broadcast window.
The what?
You basically just clicked on, you closed the window, which caused you to leave the studio.
So when I clicked the link and came back on, it said I was in backstage. What could I have done to get in?
Just click the link back and enter again, putting your name.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, basically every time you when you're, it's like entering pre-entering going, it's like being stuck in the lobby, right? You just gotta like you just
Yeah.
back in. You just gotta put your name back in and then make sure that you're at Team Access.
Yeah, so we can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can't hear you, but I can have you on my.
Okay, so what next steps would be, let's just show a video, because we're going to be showing the chakra video, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see here.
I know the lighting is so.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh. Yeah, that lighting is going to make a big difference, and we're totally
Order
just
that
shadows.
as soon as possible.
Well, that was delayed.
Mm.
There's one chakra video.
This one's unavailable. I think because Alton's updated all the links.
I think this is the updated ones. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Marcella, you're going to be on the day that we're streaming live, right?
I'm not sure if you need me or what do I need to be on the live stream.
Yeah, we'll be on there, Esther.
Okay.
So Alton kind of Alton's been updating some of the YouTube links, so the ones that we have shows that it's unavailable. But let me just show the intro and outro. So you guys able to see that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is how the video would look once we start playing it.
Nice.
So when people see it, is it going to be that size, that small, or is it going to expand out a little bit more?
Let me see here. Right now we have it on full screen, so let me see what you are looking at.
You can put it on full screen just like Tony did.
Yeah, there's a little button on the bottom right on your screen, Esther.
Yeah.
And all you have
Okay. All right.
Okay. So and then so this is what it would look like. So do you see the screen?
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's full screen. Okay. And so when we're talking and we see this, is it going to go back to a small screen, or are we going to come up on this big screen here? Oh, I look at this. What is that?
No, I mean, I think we played the video, and then once the video is over, it goes back to the screen, StreamYard.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we'll do the introduction like the way the four of us were talking right now, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
me and Sherry, we'll be looking like this to start things off, and then she'll kick it off and say, okay, so after the video, then we'll open it up to Q&As, and then everybody gets full screen video, right?
Right. And then so on the right side, so once we're playing the video, if anyone's commenting on it, I think, for instance, I think Esther, you mentioned you would be just going through the private chat and answering any questions. We should probably just have a maybe create like an FAQ down the road, and also have a link available. So if they have any other questions outside of the once the video is completed, we can always direct them to the Global Medical Detox website.
Okay, so when the video's going, I can minimize my screen like I did right now, and then I can see the chats coming through, because I don't have to have it big, but I just want to make sure that we have that capability of having it big.
Right.
I can do it this way, right? And then I can actually see the chats and start picking out what we're going to answer it later at the end.
Yes, exactly.
So is Sherry going to be able to see the chats, or is it just me?
No, everyone is going to be able to see it.
Oh, everybody can see the quick. Okay, so there you go.
Good.
Okay, that's good. Good.
And I'll be in my office.
Yeah. So actually, you could even pick out the questions that you want to get as soon as the video's over. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So Sherry can do that, because she's the one if she can see them, she can pick the questions that she feels are more relevant and go in that order.
Yeah.
Right.
You almost don't even need me.
I do need you. Of course I need you. Always.
See, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay. So the other thing is maybe you guys can help us come up with some content. Is the beginning, right when somebody logs in, right? We should probably have like a message to, here, let me just share my screen really quick. Do you guys see my screen?
No.
You don't see it? There we go.
I see it
message.
now.
Okay, so see where it says private chat right here?
Yes.
We should probably have like just a welcome, some content.
Message?
Like, yeah, exactly. Like, welcome to Chakra One series. Your host, Sherry, and with dedicated support with Esther. We'll just kind of, just a basic introduction, right? And then welcoming everybody on the right side. So if, some people, obviously you guys will say that on the video, but just good to have some content here.
Yeah, that's true. Because then you have the people that are to jump on after it's already started, and we have that welcome already on the side. Okay, I get you. All right.
So who's going to write that?
He needs help, so maybe you should, because you're the one that's actually going to say it.
Okay.
And it's just more of a welcome message. I mean, we can even just basically just take it, like template it, right? Where it just say like, thank you again for taking the time to join us today. We are really pleased to just welcome our, series 1 of our chakra video, and then we'll just put the title, and then your host would be Sherry.
Just to stop you is I don't think I want to have her invite them to the experience instead of like the video, the blah blah blah.
Right.
Invite you to this
experience.
Experience.
Learn about and experience your own experience of
this chakra experience or something, instead of just kind of because we're offering them an experience. It's a workshop. It's a hands-on workshop, but it's a virtual hands-on workshop.
Oh, right. Of course. I was just kind of giving you just conceptuals of what
got it
for the content.
Keep it short and sweet, you mean?
No, I mean, you can keep it long. It's just basically right when I log in, it's a warmer mess. It's just something that I see on the screen. I'm just saying, reading the welcome, Okay. So welcome to our chakra experience, like you mentioned.
A virtual hands-on workshop.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
Good.
Okay, perfect. Cool. I
and
like
we'll
this.
probably add to that later, because we'll eventually, this is going to be kind of a long, like an hour series, right? So we're going to want to continue to push them to our websites. We're going to want to push them to, hey, if you, just in case you missed out on Chakra Video 1, here's a link to all the series Chakra videos, right? It's basically a platform so we can continue to market and show them what we're doing.
Also, too, I actually received an email from someone else that is doing a series, and when I got the email, it was part 2 of a 3-part series, and on that email, and it says if you missed our first one, it had the link right there too, so they can bounce right over and see the first one before they even see the second one. So maybe we can do something like that as well.
Exactly. Yeah, that was right.
Perfect.
Okay. So we can even, in Esther, we can launch that in the CRM system, where it's like, hey, just in case you guys missed it, like even after the second series,
Yes.
right, we'll just have a template series where it just says like, hey, just in case you missed it, we just launched our, Chakra Series 2, but just in case you didn't see 1, here's the link below for 1. And then like have like a little arrow thing going like that or something.
Yeah, and it's actually perfect timing because I have marketers already asking me that aren't you guys going to do your CEU workshops? And so I have chatter about when is it coming? So it's going to be actually perfect timing. Look at there you are. Oh, hello.
There it is.
Except for there's no voice, right?
We should be hearing audio.
I don't have it. I like that.
Hey, Tony, can you adjust the audio on that so we can hear it?
No, we can hear him talking, so we should be able to hear the video.
Oh, it's muted. The video is muted.
The video is muted. Yeah, just unmute it.
Yeah. See it down there.
That's some weird mouse.
Well, because it's ergonomic.
Like that? Is that?
No, it's right there. It's there. You have to
Got it.
unmute
Okay.
it on their end.
All right.
I still can't hear her though.
I think it's an issue with Tony's computer. Let me share the video. Tony, if you can stop sharing, I can try to share it myself. There we go.
Yeah, I think the ring light would help out a lot. One other thing that I'm going to make comments on, Esther and Sherry, is that see how I know you can't see it, but I'll send you a screenshot. Having the placement of
Can you hear it?
being right behind a window. I can't hear it yet, but
Oh yeah, we can't.
Yeah,
we don't need to be here.
Yeah, no, I can turn the other way.
Definitely.
Because where I'm sitting is towards the window, but there's a desk over there that shows a door. I can put something up right there,
Yeah.
Purdy or whatever.
yeah, because the silhouette of it is just going to be difficult.
Yeah, I'll just turn the other way.
So Marcel, go to settings really quick. The gear bar to the right, bottom right,
Where?
bottom right.
On the StreamYard?
Yeah, in stream or where you're playing the video.
Oh, on YouTube.
To the right.
Uh-huh.
Okay. No, I'll just double check something.
Okay.
Can you actually send me the video and I'll play it really quick?
Yeah, I sent it to you over G.
Okay, perfect. Hang on.
That's the first one, Understanding Energy.
Got it.
Okay. Let me stop sharing my screen. There we go.
Got
So I
it.
see
Here we
you're a golfer, right?
What's that?
I see that you golf.
Oh yeah,
see
I do. I try. I do try. I didn't say I'm a great golfer, but I do try.
All right. Good.
I also need to know
He's already saying.
how long to spend on a question. No.
Well, we're going to say maybe like at the workshop. Remember, we're going to try to like limit it to like 15 minutes because the opening is going to be like maybe
Right,
10 minutes.
right.
The video is going to be an hour. So you probably want to do like maybe 15 at the most
And
so that
so-
we can wrap it up.
So how many questions would you say? Maybe 5?
Well, you know what? Maybe that's where I'll come in and I'll say, okay, we have time
Okay,
for one
okay,
more.
that would be good.
You know,
Yes,
okay,
exactly.
we need to start wrapping it up, or I'll say
Yes.
I'll just intervene and say
Exactly.
something. Okay,
Okay.
that's what we'll do.
All right.
No sound.
Oh yeah, right. They don't have any the sound for video.
Is being
Oh,
done.
there it goes.
And maybe one of the first
You guys
things
hear now?
about the
Yeah.
first
We're
Yeah.
talking about now.
is our,
Sound included.
Cool.
that's pretty important.
That's the place.
Second chakra is responsible for our ability to connect with another person in relationships. So if we're steady and solid in our first chakra, we're not seething in fear.
So
our relationships.
Pretty good.
All right. Okay. So let's see. So when we open it up, are we going to open it up a little bit, maybe 10 minutes ahead or 5 minutes ahead to take a deep breath and do a chakra prayer or something before we do our first one?
Yeah, we should.
Let it all come out
good. It'll be fine. I mean, you can't get around, like, you know, it's the first video, right? And we're it's going to be, it'll take a little bit of time just to kind of get the system right. And we can plan as much as we can. However, sometimes like today, technology, you know, there's maybe sometimes the audio kind of kicks in and out. But overall, I think it'll be fine. We have all the systems set in place. We have the equipment that we need. Obviously, you just need to get like the ring light and the webcam. The videos are ready to go. We have the education platform ready to go. And we'll be sharing the screen. The thing is that, like for instance, one of us, when you're ready to kind of play the video, we'll already have the video ready to go. So it's kind of just queuing it up where you're just like, okay, great. Now we're starting the video. And then like how I'm doing it, right? So I'm just kind of like this. And like, for instance, Sherry, you would be explaining or kind of running through the intro. And then it's kind of like, then you just be kicking it off to me and saying like, okay, Ray, play the video, or okay, or, you know, or the you know, just a nod or just, you know, the kickoff. Okay. Like, okay, now we're going to start the video. And then I would just go.
We feel a little bit of relief.
Well, you know what, Ray, I think it's going to be, I know that you haven't said this, but I think we want to make sure that people know who you are in the back and making this all happen. You know, so, you know, at the end of the first one or in the beginning, maybe we wanted to say, you know, and introduce Ray as well for, you know, making this all come to fruition, because without you, we wouldn't be able to do it.
Oh, thank you. That's really, we appreciate that.
I mean, you know, because and then, you know, if anything happens, then at least they'll know who to blame.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say that. I was going to get there. I was like, I like how you kind of said the nice thing first about it. And then the worst case scenario, if it doesn't work out, blame the IT guy.
You know me, I'm just messing with you, but
no,
you know,
I get you.
I do want to introduce you and, you know, say, you know, with, you know, the name of your place and, you know, just, I think so. I think that'd be important. Good,
yeah. No, we appreciate that. I mean, the team, you know, Marcella, Tony, and Alton, you know, we've all been working really hard on getting this live event part, and, you know, it's looking at all 7 chakra series and how many hours of video and content. I mean,
a lot.
From all scenarios, right? We're finally at this point of actually able to launch it and share it. And I think it's going to be really good.
I know. It's very exciting for me. I mean, when I tell people about it, I say, you know, it's been in the making. I'm just, you know, I'm really
people have heard about chakras, but they really don't know what they are.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's huge. I think the chakras are huge in what, especially they're just really hot item topics to be talking about, especially during the this coronavirus pandemic.
Yes, how to self-care and stuff.
Yeah.
And just, you know, too, I'm already working on, you know, who we're going to have up next. And, you know, so, you know, we can start, we're going to start quarterly, although this one is going to be extended into 8. But from there, we'll just start again like we were at the workshop in Menifee and do them quarterly.
Perfect. Yeah, no, that's great. And then the great thing about this team is that, you know, you can really just, you can use this as a campaign, right? Like, I mean, you start at Q1 and say, hey, we're flushing it out again. Here comes our new chakra series. We're going to be doing it again with the team. And that's what's great about it. You can reuse the content. We can reuse it. Let's say we didn't get, like when Steve probably is going to want some analytics. Let's say if we're building up to it, but if we wanted to launch it again, we have the platform for it. And we also mentioned that Steve mentioned, like, you know, are they going to need to be able to be there at 11? Are they going to need to be there like at 2 p.m.? It's like, no, I mean, we filmed it. We have the chakra videos done. The beautiful thing is, like, you know, people can be watching this stuff at 11:30 at night or 1 a.m.
Yeah.
You know, they can watch it on their own time. That's the beautiful thing about what we've created here, is that they have access to it at all times.
Yep. And I think as far as offering the CEUs, and they can only have it during this time. That way we know if our marketing efforts are panning off as well, and how many viewers we have on the day of actual live event. That's where I'm curious is how many people we're going to get on the spot.
Yeah, right. And start sharing it. And that's the thing. Once we start launching it, we're going to get people to click on it and get the users we want. No doubt about it. We don't have, there wasn't anything in place right now, right? So it's like, it's only sky's the limit at this point.
Yeah. And then Marcella, I already have the drafts of, how we're going to send out the invitations. And we were going to talk about that. That's right. About where we're going to use Eventbrite. Are we using Eventbrite through the CRM? I haven't seen that. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to start that. I've done one event on Eventbrite. That was our Christmas event. So I know how that goes. But so, I thought I heard you say, let's go through the CRM, which would make things different for me.
Well, we can integrate Eventbrite. Why don't, Marcel, we'll put on the list of
on the list.
Yeah, we'll put on a list of items so I think the best thing to do is we can help integrate like from start to finish, and we can help integrate the Eventbrite and then plug it into the CRM system. We just need, I think, Esther, we just need to work on the content for the dates, and then what we want to share for the live event, so we can start creating the graphic for it.
Okay. I do have a what I was going to send out on eBlast. I have those already typed up with the little blurb to introduce each chakra, so I can send that to you, Marcella, so we know what the topic is, an introduction of it, and kind of see where my idea was, and see if we're going to use that or put it in something else or whatever. But I want to start. I want to get a date going, and I know right now we're not 100% ready. So we still have a few things we need to do, right?
Yeah. I think we can start putting a date together.
You think so? We could set a date.
I think we could set a date. I wouldn't see why not. You've already seen the education platform. You've already seen the live event. Now it's just putting the Eventbrite graphic together. We'll put the graphic together on the CRM system and then start launching it.
All right. So what's the time frame on starting? In 1 week, 2 weeks? 2 weeks to make sure to give us enough wiggle room?
Yeah, I think so. I think 2 weeks is just about enough. What do you think, Marcella?
I'll say 3 weeks, so we can start sending the invitations 2 weeks prior the event. So that will give us a week to integrate the Eventbrite into the CRM system, and then we send the invitation 2 weeks prior to the event. What do you guys think?
So you're thinking start, oops, I messed up my calendar. Start the week of either the 22nd or 23rd of March, because we have to figure out the day you're available, Sherry, to be able
Mondays and Tuesdays.
Why don't we do it a Tuesday? What do you think? 23rd. Mondays, everybody's trying to catch up with the weekend.
I agree with that. Tuesday's a lot better, so they weren't.
Okay. So the day we'll pick is Tuesday. So the 23rd of March. Does that sound good for you, Marcella?
Yeah. Tuesday the 23rd sounds good.
And then the time, do you want to do it at 9 o'clock, the way we normally start our workshops? 9 o'clock sound good for you guys as well, to blast off at 9? Yeah. So we'll be from 9 to kind of like the workshops we do at Menifee. We always had them from 9. No, did we?
Yeah, 9 o'clock.
9 to 10:30, I think, something like that. Yeah, 9 to 10:30.
9 to 10:30. Okay.
Yeah, then we'll have the opening, a half hour for the opening, and then the rest of the time for the Q&A. And of course, we could always shut off early if we run out of whatever's.
Exactly.
Okay.
That works. Just trying to put it.
So for every chakra, like the first one being energy, and then chakras 1 through 7. Do I need an introduction for each one of them, or just?
Yeah, I think a brief introduction, just because you might get new users, you might get users, right?
Exactly. Okay.
And then and then kind of just like say and there might not be any new users. I'm assuming there probably will every series we have, but just for those who have just guests who have joined, we really appreciate you guys taking the time to join us, and then just kind of go over your content, and then we'll just go from there.
Okay, got it.
So the agenda would be introductions from Sherry and Esther, and then introductions of creative media, and then and then you're going to address the audience, and then we're going to play a video. And after the video is over, we're going to open up for like maybe 10 minutes for a Q&A.
Yes.
And then after that's conclusion.
Yep.
Okay.
And but also too, so we have to figure out, we want to make sure that when we send out the invitation, that they have a link to download the handouts if they want them, or how are we going to do the handouts?
How are they going to be told about them?
Wait, I'm sorry. Say it again.
Remember, we were going to have them have access to the handouts for the whole series.
Yeah.
So how are we going to get the handouts out to them? Is there going to be a link somewhere to?
Yeah, we can just put it like in a box link, and then they can just download it.
And that's the day of, and we can tell them, click this link right here, and you can download them.
Yeah, or we can even, we can do that. Or if we want, we can send a group, like a follow-up email to everyone who signed up and joined on the the event. So we can use the CRM system to basically have a templated email. So just in case you missed it, here's the follow-up. So basically, it's really easy for us. All we have to do is grab the link. So what we're going to do is we're going to customize it where it's very system oriented, and we'll be able to have like Marcella can put like a link to the graphic, and then a link to the latest chakra video, and then we can blast out an email. We can also add the links in the private chat as well
for the handouts.
For the handouts, correct.
Okay. All right. Well, that sounds good. It all seems to make sense in my head.
When they're asking questions, do they see us?
No, they're going to see the whole thing unless you minimize. Right? They won't see us until after. Like right now, this is all they can see, right? And then you're going to start the video. Nobody's going to see anybody during the video until the video's over. Then we turn into. That's when we show up.
Then
that's correct.
Yes,
for the questions
for the Q&As. Yes,
for the Q&As, correct.
Yep. Okay.
What else? It makes sense. I mean, it kind of makes sense. The first one's going to be a trip because it's going to we're going to forget everything we know. I'm sure. But
it's going to be, we'll be able to help navigate through this. So, between our team, we're going to be able to jump, back and forth on different screens. But just remember that, you just think of it like this. You're just going to introduce who you guys are, and you already have the program. You've created the program. All we're doing is sharing the program, and then if they're going to have any questions, you'll be able to answer it, and then we'll assess and make notes on what we need to improve for the next one.
Perfect. Good. I'm very excited about this. So then, so the next thing I just need to send Marcella the templates of all of the drafts that I have of the emails, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I have one for the energy and all 7 chakras. So it has a little blurb about what it is and that kind of stuff. I'll send that to you. And then what else do I need to do?
That'll be it.
I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Content. We already have all the education platform done. We just need to create the graphics now for launching the chakra series. Okay. And maybe just circling around the agenda like I kind of mentioned. So we can even probably copy and paste the agenda in the chat so everyone kind of can get an idea of what to expect. And that's pretty much it. I mean, and then you guys, we're sending you guys the links to purchase.
You did already. I have it, so I'm going to send for it as soon as we're done here.
One for my computer and one for yours.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. And that's it.
When you, I'm sorry, but right now, when you said to copy and paste, are you talking about having Sherry send you the intro she has, or is that what you mean? Okay.
Yeah. Right.
All right. Okay. Should we have a follow-up?
It's going to be different
each time.
Each one.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It's going to be different in terms of, in the intro will be more of just a, what I mentioned is the private chat part, right? So it's just introducing them. The only thing we might change is, this is Chakra Series 2, Chakra Series 3. But the majority of the welcoming message will be standardized and be the same.
Okay. So you'll be sending that to him, or you can send it to me and I'll send it to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So should we do a quick follow-up before the day of, or what's
On Monday?
Oh, of course. Yeah. I think we should probably at least do one like on Friday.
on Friday?
Yeah, we can do it on Friday. So in case you forget anything, you can get familiar with it a couple days before. So it's not like you're totally blank.
Okay, can't be a Friday because Sherry isn't in on Fridays.
Monday.
Okay, well let's.
Okay.
A
Monday
week
can work.
before, or either a week before or the day before. One of the two.
Yeah, the day before works.
I think that's good. Monday.
Think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, of course, I'm sure we'll talk before then. But I guess that's it, right? So I know we were going to talk about the CRM, but we don't need to because you're going to handle that piece with the Eventbrite, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And we're all done and paid up with the CRM system, right? So then we can go back to them just in case we have any issues to make sure that the emails are all properly going through.
The last email I saw was that they couldn't find the first payment, but Elizabeth showed them receipt that everything had come out of the bank and everything is on their end. So I haven't seen the last follow-up email where they said, okay, we did get it. But they got the bulk one of the $7,000. They did get that one.
Okay.
But the 18, whatever that she sent first, they said they hadn't seen it, but she has everything to back up that it came out of the bank.
Cool. All right. That's good. That's perfect.
Caught up as far as our bank statements show.
Yeah, that's perfect. So then what we'll do then is Marcella, we'll on our next team meeting regarding a global medical detox, we'll put a list of action items that we need to implement for.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right. Thanks so much.
So we good. All right. Okay.
We're looking good. Bye.
Bye, everyone.